Ladies and gentlemen, another video. In this case, you're going to see paid media advertising campaigns adapted to the real estate industry. Today, I'm with my man, with Marco.
Hello, how are you?
He's a little bit shy. He doesn't talk too much English, but he's my man when it comes to paid media, when it comes to ads. He has been more than 4 years in this industry, working in the real estate market in North America, South America, Europe, Asia. And he has been in Green B2C working with me since last year. If you don't know us, if you don't know me, I'm Javier. I'm the managing partner at Green B2C. We help real estate agents scale their businesses through automated funnels. And in this video, I want to show you a case study where another case study where I explain a little bit about our process. And I also wanted you to meet Marco. He's the most nerd guy when it comes to this industry. So I'm going to explain together with him how we scaled this client. So now let's get into it.
Bien, en este caso vamos a ver una campaña de Meta Ads que le creamos a este nuevo cliente.
Mhm. Okay, so in this case, we are seeing the Meta ad campaign that we created for this client. In this case, we launched a Meta ads lead generation campaign. This was optimized for the thank you page event. Okay, what this ensured was that we were tracking real conversions, not just click or Forbes submissions. We were tracking people that actually went to the next step. Okay, that's also very important.
Bueno, era todo audiencia fría y también usamos filtros de
Mhm.
geolocalización.
Okay, what Marco is saying that we initially targeted cold audience using geolocation filters, testing for different creatives. So in this case, our goal was to identify the most effective angle. Okay, once we found the top performer ad, then we broke it down and then we extracted the key elements to replicate and scale. That's the main step by step that we do when it comes to scaling the ads for the real estate market. Okay, so I was asking Marco what is the most important thing in this case in order to scale. Specifying on this campaign with this client, what was the most important thing for scaling?
Hoy en día las dos partes más importantes a la hora de escalar es el escalado vertical y el escalado horizontal. El escalado
So
vertical es el...
nowadays the most important part when it comes to scaling is the horizontal scaling, but also the vertical scaling. So Marco, please differentiate what both types of scaling are.
Bien, las diferencias principales son que el escalado vertical se escala en presupuesto, full presupuesto, y el escalado vertical lo escalamos con creativos. Variaciones de
Mhm.
creativos ganadores.
The vertical scaling is based on budget, and the horizontal scaling is based on more creative, more ads. That's also why we script the ads for our clients, because I think that the main key is the scripting, and people think it's easy and maybe they try to use GPT. Or some clients, they told me, Javier, I prefer to do another script, I chose another script, so this is what I did. And that's completely wrong, because literally there's been moments with some clients or been cases where we changed just one sentence in the beginning of the ad, and then the other part was the same and the results were completely different. So I think that's very specific science. That's also why I want to work with Marco, because I think it's very important to have someone that actually knows about that. So now talking about also the retargeting campaigns, también hicimos campañas de retargeting, ¿no? Coméntame.
Sí. También hicimos campañas de retargeting,
Mhm.
que son estas mismas acá.
Okay, yeah. So you can see the retargeting campaigns in the screen, because in parallel we also run retargeting campaigns. They were basically aimed at warm audiences. Okay, um, so the retargeting campaigns included users that had visited our website and also that had interacted with our Instagram account, or that they were already following our brand. Okay, when I say our brand, I mean the client's brand. So for them, for that people, for that audience, we crafted specific creatives with exclusive benefits to increase the value, the perceived value, and to push them farther down the funnel. It's very important because the retargeting ads need to have different scripts that the ads just go to cold audiences. So that's also another very important element that we included in this case. And in the end, I also want to talk about the WhatsApp campaign that we did, porque también hicimos una de WhatsApp, ¿no?
Sí. En realidad es esta la de retargeting de WhatsApp.
Es esta la de retargeting de WhatsApp. Okay, perfect. So Marco is saying that we also launched a WhatsApp campaign, okay, which is actually the retargeting one that we used. And this WhatsApp campaign, I think that, was also focused on hot audiences because it was also retargeting. So this segment already knew that the brand, knew the brand, and they already understood what our offer was. So as they already knew us, we didn't need any heavy filtering. That's a good thing about this part. So in this case, en este caso el objetivo, claro, era una conversación. Yeah, the objective was, it was very simple. It was just getting them to start a conversation via message because they already knew us. So now I want to see the results that we had after 20 days. Can you show us the results, Marco? De los resultados, porfa. ¿Puedes llevarlos?
A los resultados de la campaña de retargeting.
No, de todo. Cold Traffic Campaign, la de
Ok.
tráfico frío, todos los resultados. So, we can see the
Esto.
results. Vemos que tuvimos 67 leads. We can see that we had, in the cold traffic campaign, in the first 20 days, with a very low budget with this client, we had 67 leads at $2.5 per lead, with a total spend of $170. 170. And then, very, very low budget. We recommend to start using a bit higher, bigger budget. But anyways, also the retargeting campaign, la de retargeting, si lo puedes enseñar, 28 leads. ¿Sí? 28, ¿sí? 28 leads, ¿verdad? 28 leads at $1.50 per lead. And we were spending only $45. Thank you, Marco, for sharing this with us. Actually, I think that...
Javi, un punto que puedes agregar es que de estas 67 leads contestaron alrededor de 30 y pico y se agendaron 6 visitas.
Okay, so Marco is saying also
no se cerró
that
ninguna.
From these 67 leads, 30, more than 30, 35 leads answered, and they booked 6 viewings. So that's also very important because I always say, people talk about cost per lead, people talk about this and kind of metrics, but then you need to know if your leads are actually answering, if they are qualified, if they are doing with you video meetings or whatever. So that's also very important. ¿Se cerró alguna de estas o no?
Las 6 están en conversaciones, están en tratativas.
Okay. They didn't close anyone yet, but because they just started the conversation. So that's what Marco is saying. So sorry for his English, but he's my best man when it comes to paid media and ads. So I hope that you like the video. I want to do more videos with Marco showing a little bit the ads inside, because it's actually something that I think it's very simple, but that we need to understand a little bit more, thinking outside the box. So that's it, guys. This is Javier. See you in the next video. Thank you.